gentlemen, welcome to the FS show, featuring your host, Simulation for the Nation.
Hello! Hello. Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome. It's Saturday afternoon. Hope everything is going fantastically well. Wherever you may be, we are going to be live on Calmsden Farm again. It's going to be a quick stream today. We're not going to be on for too long, maybe only about an hour or so. I got some other things I want to do, and I might even have a second stream later on today on a non-farming related game. So we'll see. But for now, well, now we're going to get stuck straight on into it. But before we do, as always, let's just see who I've got in here. Just kill that, that's better. Okay, so we've got Owen, we've got Ben as well. Hello, Jolene and Jean-Paul. How are you today, guys? We're doing well. Owen's here. Luke Alder's here as well. You got one of those. How are you doing, John and Luke? Thank you very much for your support as members. Love to see you in here. We've got Drone Pilots here as well. Welcome along, buddy. Oliver Booth as well. Hello. Welcome. Let's get ourselves into where we need to be then. Bit of that. And then we are good to go. So today, we kind of left ourselves in a good position yesterday, but we still got pretty much exactly what we started with at the end of the stream yesterday. Got a little bit of, make sure everything's coming through here. A little bit of our own, there you go, field work to do. So we're going to get cracking along with that. I actually put a fence down since yesterday as well. Hello, Max. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? We put a new fence in along here. Inspired by Nathan6930 as it goes. It's not quite as level as his, but it looks all right. I like it. The terrain's not the best, but it works. If we put this in via GE, it would have probably looked a little bit better, but you know, I'm happy with it. It will be fine for us in here. And what we'll do is need to figure out how I can, if I need to buy all the land in the common areas or how I'm going to fill that bit in, but that's a yeah, let's buy like common land, shall we? Because then it doesn't cost me anything and I can fence all the way around. Perfect. Done. Hello, Ryan. What's going on, my man? How are you doing today? PJ's here as well. Good afternoon. How are you? Ryan, did you get onto the server? I didn't see your response there. Any of the dedicated sponsors who are currently listening there, Calmsden Farm is coming to a dedicated server. We'll be getting that set up very shortly. I want to hear a little bit more of the tractor. There you go. Now what I also need to do is get our AV line back in here, and let's just go. You can go forward. Touch anything on the old dial here, and then done. Wonderful stuff. Hello, Ghoul. What's going on, sir? Welcome. I have to have a look into this, the crossplay server. Something's not quite right with that, apparently. It says it's all live and working, but no one can get on, so that's going to be an issue for a different day. Right now, though, we are just currently cracking along mulching our own field. We'll get this finished off today. We'll have to do the other side over there as well. And then we'll see. We're currently in December here, so we'll get through the end of December into January, where hopefully we'll get to do a few things. Ryan, if you wonder, you can get your tractor sorted out there. Obviously, vintage or old classic machine. Preferably nothing too crazy big, about 170, 180 horse to start with. And then, you know, crack on with a bit of harvesting, really. We'll get some more money in there soon and we'll figure it all out, because we have to buy a bit more land still, I feel like, and get that all set up. But I will hopefully be around later on today and also tomorrow to get that established. Yeah, how's everyone's Saturday going today? Hello, Alfie as well. Welcome in. How are you doing? Good to have you on board. Like I say, we'll go for about an hour, maybe a little bit over. Playing a lot of Hell Let Loose again, so I might stream that later on. That's been really good fun to get stuck back into that. Some really intense games there last night, I have to say. Absolutely brutal. And let me know how all of the audio is sounding as usual. Make sure nothing's too loud or anything. Yeah, we'll get this all done. Field looks a lot better, and also very pleasingly for me. Where am I going here? Crop types. It looks so much neater now as well. Perfect. So we'll get this side done. We'll get the other side done. I put 2 fences up on that little bit of wilding strip we put through the middle. Ah, right, Ryan. Yes, we'll figure that one out later. Fergus, hello. Not anymore. No, sadly. I wish I was. Used to be. Used to be. All right. I think we'll just keep going in a slightly bigger radius here. How are you finding? Do you know what? I've downloaded. I bought it on Xbox. It's installed. I cannot get on. The EA servers aren't letting me connect at the moment, so I've got to apparently reset the network on my machine and then also disconnect my router and reconnect that. So I haven't got onto it yet, which is annoying. Hello, Robert. Hello from Brazil. Gabriel, welcome. Whereabouts in Brazil are you, my friend? It's great to have you on board. Hey, thank you, Alfie. Well, okay then. API contracts as well. There's an update for Calmsden Farm today. There is indeed. I've already got it. This is the same map that we're playing on now. Oxy sent it to me a little bit early, but yeah, it is out on ModHub today, which is cool. Wednesday. Did I pronounce that properly? Probably did not. I apologize. But welcome. Whereabouts in the Netherlands are you, my friend? Oh, really? I need to give it a go. I'm sure there'll be some patches for it, but I liked Battlefield 3 when it came around, but I really like Battlefield 1. You know, Battlefield 1, and I even was a big fan of Battlefield 5 as well, but a lot of people were not. And you know, that's fair enough. But I thought what they were trying to achieve with 2042 might have been a bit of a stretch. But I'm loving Hell Let Loose still, so it's you know, if I'm not playing Farm Sim, I'm going to be on Hell Let Loose at the moment, so that's all good. Hey, I appreciate that, Gabriel. It's very kind of you to say so. Very kind indeed. Nathan, what's up, bud? How are you doing? Hope Paul is well. Didn't get onto Nuston today like I was planning to do, but maybe tomorrow. We have to restart that game save because I've changed over my GEOs and it didn't like it, so I have to start that again. Have you got the new Fiat tractor? Not on this save, no, but we do have it coming to a different game save. Or a different stream, let's say. Am I doing factories on this? I haven't yet. Josh, that's a good question. I may well. I'm not opposed to it by any stretch. We might get to that point in time. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's certainly on the list of potentials. Oh, this deer is incredible, Luke. Get around there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much where everyone got to go, but let me know. I'm doing well, thanks, Nathan. Yeah, doing all right today. I copied you. I put a fence line over there now. Where am I looking? Over there. That your save has. I like that idea. And now, actually, when we finish this little bit, we can go and complete that properly. Make sure it all looks a little better. Hey, buddy. My dog's staring. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. We've actually got a set of rollers here that we might look to pick up at some point. However, what we also found this morning, we got some different machines in here. Now, none of these I need or have any inclination of buying, but it's getting a bit more relevant. That would be a real Clarkson purchase if I could afford it. It does, Nathan. Yeah, I think it looks good. Hey, Fred. How you doing today, buddy? Welcome along. Hope all is good. Right, this field looks significantly better. Sorghum's a good crop, but it does look scruffy once you've lifted it. It's a nicer crop to have to mulch, though, I think, for sure. Gabriel, how are you? Nathan's working on some really good projects at the moment, Owen. A lot coming down the pipeline from him, let's say that much. Yeah, Robert, Bullet Bill's got a nice little project on the go. As you perhaps expect, once he was started to get back into it, it would only ever be a good thing. Well, yeah, no, it's looking like a great map. Hopefully it takes nice and it takes its time and be ready when it's ready. I'm curious to sponsor. I'm curious if the sponsor daddy will appear on console with non-mod hub mods. I don't quite know what you mean. We need a New Holland 8340 on console. Ooh, good point actually. Is that not out there? I guess they didn't bring that back. It's nice to see update for Calmsden Farm this morning on Xbox. Yes, Chris, absolutely it was. And it's always fun. Nice to see the a few little extra mods come out this morning too. Hey William, good afternoon. How are you today? Hope all as well. James, what have you been doing? Well, to start with, we're doing this. Then we'll see how the rest of the stream goes. So that Deddy server, the members dedicated server won't be on console. It's not going to be a crossplay, no. We're just keeping the other one. It's the main reason for it being because we're going for extra realism on that one with scripts and mods that you can't get on console. That's the reason for that. But let's see, 6200 series massive here. Oh, Graham, you speak my language. What model number? 6290, 70? What would you like? Needed the whole TM series too. Oh, I knew that was coming. I think there'll be a few TMs out there before we know it. I don't think we'll miss out on those for too much longer. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate that. Yeah, Meadowgrove Extended will look very good. I'm sure it's a long way away. There's a big old map to try and convert there, so we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. But it could come soon. I'll say soon. It'll be ready when it's ready. Fred, I am, yes. Yeah. Gave up on the family well, we sold up the family farms about, how old am I now? About 15 years ago now. Maybe not quite. Last thing I did in relation to farming in real life would have been I helped out a neighbor cart some grain when we'd finished all of ours. We were carting some spring barley, so I was leading off in a 6480 Massey with a Bailey. I think it must be a TB12 maybe. Oh, they are. And then after that I was actually I was tidying up an old farm. Crash. 6290, absolutely, Graham. What a tractor that is. Beautiful machine. Fury Machine Gaming, hello. If Meadowgrove comes out, Nathan, it will be the be-all and end-all of maps. It's the Meadowgrove Extended was huge, it was incredible. It's not taking too long. A little awkward triangles to crack into. I'm half tempted as well to maybe split this end of the field up as well into two, but we'll go for this year as it is, and then maybe in the next Wilding Challenge we'll change it out. Okay, I'm just gonna go and My little puppy that we have has gone very quiet all of a sudden. And when you have a puppy and it goes quiet, that's always mischievous. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Da, da, da. I'd like to see compost and more crops. Yes, definitely. Compost would be good again. Get that back. What's my favorite tractor, Fred? Ooh, definitely Massey Ferguson 62 or 6290 or 6480 would be the dream. Hey, David, that's awesome. What are you doing? Hello, Kevin. How you doing? The 40 series from Black Sheep. Yeah, that was a good one. That's pretty cool. We've currently got 48 of you here. Thank you very much for everyone for coming along. If you haven't done so, do hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes. That'd be cool. That's better. I want to get a little bit more money in the coffers before I start to service this John Deere, because otherwise it's going to use up well a third of my funds just to service this thing up, and that doesn't include painting it, so I'd rather not do that anytime soon. Okay, cool. I don't know what to do about that. Have you got a new red Fiat truck that came up today? I haven't got it on here, no. Not yet. Never say never, we might get it at some point. Catch you later, Fred. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have yourself a good rest of your day. Any plans for some root crop or maize? We have a load of sugar beet that we just cleared. Maize? I don't know. We've got to think about it from the lens of can't actually afford to. They all require different bits of equipment, right? They all require different drills or a different planter or harvester. So if I was to plant Eddie on this specific game save, I'm not really sure I could afford to harvest it. So there's that. I have to kind of consider that into the equation. Maybe at some point again, but not quite now. Do you think the first DLC will be? Do you know, that's a great question, Kevin. I've actually got a video coming out on that tomorrow. Short answer, I have no idea. Part of me thinks it will be I don't know, I keep having this niggling feeling that it will be a like an extended classics machine. excuse me, like a few older bits of equipment there, maybe an old combine, a few more old tractors, that kind of thing. But I just don't know. I really don't know what they could be looking into. I'd like to see a few more bits of horse equipment. I think that'll be cool. Try and think of it through the lens of, you know, how previous DLCs looked in terms of what content did they bring. How could we add that on in? What would that change? Yeah, and the short answer is, it could be anything really. Absolutely anything. What do you think it'll be? Land Rover DLC? As much as that'd be good, I can't see it. There's just not enough usage there for them. You know, like, yes, you can have a nice Land Rover in there, but there's not enough interest or buy-in from a lot of the gameplay and audience, right? I mean, ultimately, would I buy a DLC just for a Land Rover? Not unless it was very cheap, I don't think. I think if Ghoul doesn't get JCB, he's gonna riot. Catch you later, Owen. Right, and then now that is this little bit of the field donezo. Yes, the bunning. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, like the thing is, it would be great. I would love to see like a full kit of equipment like that, but I just don't know. You know, that's gonna have a very if you look at the whole entire gamer audience for Farm Sim, that's only going to appeal to a very small slice of those users. So it's got to be something that encompasses a lot of people. Otherwise, the return on investment might not be there. That's why I'm looking at it. So what we'll do, we're going to start down here. But before we do that, let's just stop about here. Da, 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 da. There you go. It's better. Almost just to there you go. Hey Alfie, what's going on, Crazy Shepherd? How you doing? Hope all is well. Hey Jeff, welcome along. Well, happy first time I've caught a stream. Awesome, man. Good to have you here. We're in D. Okay. So what we will do, like I say, we're going to go for about an hour. So plenty of time. We've got lots of other bits and pieces done. There is our little fenced off wildlife little division. Obviously we couldn't go all the way up here because we need a gateway through. That's kind of worked out all right. Hey, that's good. That is good news, Go. I don't think that'll be the DLC. The precision farming is going to come. I think it'll be a little bit later on in the month, but I don't think that's going to be as part of the DLC. Mine, I have that bit open, and I have the... Ah, yeah, that would work. Yeah, that's a good idea. And like fence it down to the little river there. We shall have a play. Also, what we need to do is get through today, being day 3 in December, come back at it on January the 1st, and then we'll be able to, all being well at least, get some more contracts coming in. At the moment, we're a bit bleak for contracts that we can actually take advantage of, so that is something that we need to change. Right now, though, all we can do is this job at hand, and maybe if we stretch it, a little bit of cultivation after that. Yeah, I think the precision farming could be huge, actually. If they do it right, it was already pretty big for all things FS22, but if they really dial that in, it could be awesome. FS19, sorry. Ooh, what we can do, I think, is go all the way up to the edge there as well, possibly. There you go, Owen. That would be awesome. Could you imagine? Let's set this challenge up for life at that point. Yeah, there's still plenty of case equipment, cases, New Holland equipment that we don't have as well. I'd love to just see every brand that we have in game bring forward like at least one more classic tractor. You know, if they're choosing whatever they like, and just get them on into game. That, to me, would be epic. All right, let's see what you're gonna. Oh no. Hey, enjoy, Luke. Enjoy that well-deserved time off. We'll see you in the next one, brother. All right, let's just along there like that. And that's it. And John Deere have an awful lot of equipment that we don't have in game yet. There's so much that they could add in, be it, you know, grassland equipment, or yeah, we've got the big forager, but like grassland equipment, their cultivation equipment they do a lot of as well. Some really big, impressive drills, which would tie into like your precision farming as well. If you want to look at like zero tillage drilling, that would be interesting. Hello, Solid. How you doing, brother? Welcome in. Loving the series so far. Thank you, Spencer. I really do appreciate that. It's going pretty well, I find. Nice to make a few changes to the map as well. Make it my own. It's always fun. Anyone who's watched me for any period of time know I like to change a few things around a bit. And I saw a picture from Nathan last night showcasing something else, and I thought, ooh, he's put a fence up there. That does look good. I think they will drop that how they did it for the 6120. Yeah, interesting. Hello, Elite. How you doing today? Good evening. Oh, yes. That could be perfect. Cool wants every single bit of JCB possible, and then some. Like having an updated load and shovel, having a TM 420 would be cool. One of the smaller range of the telehandlers that are out there now. Lots of options. I'm doing alright, thanks, Solid. I am doing alright. Living the dream today. See you, Owen. Every wheel loader, all of them. What do you think of Bullet Bill's first map? From what I've seen, it looks like a typically good Bullet Bill map, but you know, I think there's a lot more that we need to see, so we'll have to hang on to that, really. See what comes. Yeah, for so far so good, but it's a bit early to make any real judgment call on that. All I've seen, at least, are the pictures of the flyover there and a few hills, so yeah, I need to see some more. And proper goddamn buckets for the Agri Pro. I think so. Yes, Graham, always need more Massey. Always. I would be happy. You could do a classic Massey range in and of itself, let alone any other bits of equipment. Got a 6180 in there. 62, 90, 64, 80, 3125, a 3070 would be a delight to see. An old Massey 40 or 38 combine, beautiful. Cool, Elite, sorry, I've got them in game. Actually, probably gonna have a look to get them in game sooner rather than later. Can't afford them in Landy here. But yeah, it's on the cards. That's for sure. That's very true, Nathan. You could make, if someone wanted to make like a, I was thinking about the like older case tractors you could see, and maybe like a 956 XL, but then also like one of the 40, was it the 4040 or the 40? Was it the 4045 or something like that? A 5150 wouldn't be bad to see. That'd be cool. A 135, yes. Now, if they went really classic and went into vintage range, that would be something. I'd get a lot of people very excited, like a vintage John Deere, vintage Massey, an old, I guess it'll be international at that point. It wouldn't be case. A 434 or something. Ooh. Think of all the old John Deeres you could go down if you went down that route. That would be incredible. Welcome back, Fred. Alright, doesn't this look better? This is so much neater. No one's ever really, I can't imagine the complexity of it, but no one's ever gone down the Steam lineup for a mod pack. Could you imagine like threshers and old traction engines there and the tandem plowing machines? A 1455 with a correct gearbox. Would you want it case or international? Because I always find in the international red and white, that was always a beast of a machine. $3,000 series Massey, yes. A 3125 cannot be beaten. I refuse to believe it can be. Absolutely stunning machine. Old Ford County, a good county would be excellent to see. 4 big wheeled county and then also like a Muir Hill to go with it. Oh, more Deutz-Fahr for John? Yeah, that'd be cool. Got a few of the old Agro-Stars, get a few of those in. Like something to make a fence Xylon as well, that'd be pretty interesting. Well, in the world of topic of Steam, Train Sim World 2 is doing Steam Engine, but is it now? Has anyone seen that game World of Trains Online? Well, not World of something like that. It looks really cool. Case Gen 3, the one with the black stickers. Okay, interesting. A 574 International. Oh, they were quite a machine. Yeah, they were quite something. I'm trying to think. I remember driving a hay bob on one of those, and I can't remember who the heck I did it for. Obviously a neighbor somewhere when I was, like I say, I think when I was 13, I got told to go to a field, take the quad over to a field where there'll be a tractor and then crack on. So I did. I can't remember who had that. Anyway. It's amazing the tractors that you learn to drive on and the difference with them now, that's for sure. Railroad Online, yes, thank you. That looks pretty fun. Looks like I'll have some patience for it, but it looks like it's fun. There's a YouTuber out there, I think he's called Can Gaming or Can Gaming, K-A-N. And yeah, he's good fun to watch doing that actually. Brings some good humor to it all. Oh, nice, Spencer. That's good fun. Oh, absolutely. I bet it can't. Alice Chalmers would be a nice DLC. Alice Chalmers would have a lot of equipment there. No doubt. I guess the problem would be, from a Giant's perspective, is sourcing the equipment that they can then, you know, scan and model in-game. That would be the hard bit there. Yeah, he's got some good stuff out there, cool. For sure. You learned on a Renault and a 6270. Oh, nice, Robert. Luckier than I was, that's for sure. My first tractor was an International 434 without the cab. No power steering. No sequential gearbox there. Absolutely torrid times. Still, taught you how to drive a tractor. That's the main thing. No radio, no anything like that, obviously, because I had no cab. So I spent, in my youth, I think it was like 6 hours of a day for many days in a row, grouping up round bales in fields. Or if the straw was still too wet, sticking the hay bob on and going to turn over the straw. Hey, Yon, how you doing? Hope all is good, sir. Welcome along. Stephen, hello, sir. I'm doing well. How are you? What's going on in the world? TCGG, hello. Hope all is good. Absolutely, you should. Yeah, get on board. And Gammy's here as well. What's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we are churning through this now. .6270 and the MX135 were the last two tractors I drove with proper gearbox and not buttons. Yeah, that MX135, nice machines. I mean, a relatively close neighbor of ours had one. He had a McCormick as well, I think. Like the equivalent of. You learned on a 35 at the 12 years old. Oh, nice. Good machine to work on and learn on, Graham. Oh man, Yon, well I hope you do recover nice and quickly and I hope it's not too bad for you. Oh, good goal. See the next one. You like the 30 series John Deere? They were nice. They're a solid machine. Hello, architects. How you doing, brother? Welcome along. We are just in the midst of finishing off a little bit of mulching here. It's going swimmingly well. In the field that we put a hedgerow down the middle of. Hi, Alfie. All is great with me, thanks. How about you? What's going on today? Hope all is well. Nice to see a proper case MX series. Yes. Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. Like if every brand that we have in game, even if we didn't get any new brands, you could have, if every tractor brand in game created a classic piece of equipment. You know, you could have the New Holland TM series. You could have a Case MX135. You could have, we'll take your pick with John Deere. You know, 3650 for example. Massey, whatever they wanted. 3125 would be just incredible. Or maybe something slightly newer because I got the 3670. So maybe like a 6480 or a 6290. Fent, you could go back to like one of the earlier Fents or the Fent Xylon or something cool with them. Deutz, there's plenty of Deutz, old classic Deutz out there. We've got an old Valtra, so you can maybe go for an older, smaller Valtra, like an 805 or something. That'd be cool. Class could go for a Class of Res. Who else are we missing there? JCB Fast Track, you can go for one of the originals like we had in the Classics DLC. Easy, plenty of options there. Having some old McCormicks as well, you can easily get an old McCormick and Landini in, not a problem at all. Yeah, if they were able to swindle that and get like a 4T double into game, that would be... I'm probably... just blow Farm Sim 22 community up. Actually, it would be incredible if that happened. Tegan, hello. It's alright, man. You made it. That's the main thing. Welcome aboard. How are things today? Hope you're all good. Flying through this. Farmer Model H was the first tractor I got to drive with my dad's farm when I was 10. Wow, nice. It's amazing the variety of machines people have been driving or learned to drive on, and where we've come to now. Quite possibly cool, yeah. Don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility at this stage, anyway. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I think that's something you got to navigate through there, Robert. I don't think you're wrong there at all. What we've got to try and rely on is companies that maybe like John Deere that are, you know, very proud of their lineage and their heritage. So they'll be more than keen to bring in like one of their flagship tractors maybe. Or perhaps if they've already got their biggest and the best and the shiniest equipment in, at that point you say, well, let's go back a bit. John, that's a great question there. It's gonna cost me about $9 to do so at the moment, and I want to get another contract in just to give me a little bit more money before I do that. I will do it. It will get done. That's fair, Stephen. It's absolutely fair enough. Alfie, no. No. When you're farming in real life, you don't just stop because it gets boring, my friend. We've got to finish this field off. Never understand people who say it's boring. This is farming. How it goes. Hey, Mouse. How you doing, brother? What's going on with you today, sir? But yeah, like that's the one thing. There is a mod out there for reduced service costs that I might look to bring in, because $9 to change to service a tractor after I already serviced it in September. Not onto me. That's true, John. Yeah, that is very true. Anything about when Miller Grove is coming out? It's gonna be a long time away, Alfie. Yeah. Nathan's got a few different projects that he's working on at the moment. It'll take some time, but it'll be worth it when it does arrive. Yawn, I would love it to. I honestly just don't think it will. I don't think people will be able to, it'll be able to be configured for it, is the problem. Absolutely, Kevin. Yeah, that'd be cool. With the quality of the modeling that we have now, that would be so good to see. But yeah, for GPS on console, I just don't think there's enough key bindings for consoles. I may be wrong, but I think that's why it might not be here yet. Now there is yeah, I was looking at the roadmap for the first year of the DLCs for Farm Sim. There's 4, I think, in total. And it does lead you to think possibly, but who knows? Who knows? What do you think the best tractors to buy when you're starting farming in real life? Ooh. Well, I guess it depends really on your situation. Like, how much land are you farming? What type of farming are you going into? What type of farm do you have? I follow someone on Twitter who started with like 40 acres or 50 acres of arable land, and they bought themselves an International 574 for like 10 grand, not even, with a second-hand chisel plow cultivator and an old Massey drill. But certainly no way you could afford to buy something new. So, and then because of the cost of new equipment, second-hand equipment's going up and up and up. So some of those good machines are proven harder to get as well. So it's a real challenge. Since I have auto drive for works on FS22, it would be nice if you could call the dealership. Yes. Yeah, Robert, that'd be a cool little add-on. That would be good. I wonder how hard that would be to script. Alright, one strip left. Nailed it. Missed a bit. That went well. Alrighty. And then this set of rollers can go back off to the straight back off over to the store, actually, I think. Okay. Oh, there's one. Elite, there's someone there for you. Thank you very much. Took about 49 minutes. Look at that. God, they're annoying. Hey, William, how you doing today? Welcome along. What we'll do is just stop here and fold this up, actually. Whilst that's folding up, let's go back into here. I want to see if I can. Need to get some grass down here at some point, but we will get to that. Hey, I can. There you go. Look how expensive this is, though. Eek. Do a little bit. So expensive. Looks so much better though. Yes, they are, I bet. They come back for another round. Well, that looks better, doesn't it? Andre, hello! Welcome, buddy. How are you doing today? Hope all is good. Greetings from Romania. Well, that's cool. A tractor auction DLC. Kevin, yes! Before you come along and get this a little bit down here. Let me know how it goes, Jon. I would love to hear how you get on with that. It'd be great. That looks better. I mean, it's going to cost me a lot of money to do with this, but I think I have to do it. I think it just looks more complete. There is a mod for that. Fortunately. Came out recently. But I thought that because it's cost me so much money to plant grass seeds, that I can get some kind of discount around around all things fencing. That'd be great. But yeah, there's a mod that came out just oh lord, came out just recently. Wow, I've gone to like 6 grand, 8 grand there nearly. Woof. Halfway through it. Ouch. Sell the rest of the soybeans off and hope and pray. Well, that's better. Okay. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. I need to disable that. Needs to do. Okay, we're gonna take a load of soybeans. Awesome stuff. Alrighty. That's a good job done. That field looks infinitely better already. We'll just sneak out through here. Yeah, that would be a bit better. I think it has to be rabbit. Something special about it. I didn't delete because I already had the update anyway. Oxy sent it to me. Okay, so off we go. We'll go and drop this off. Then we have to go and sell a load of soybeans to keep our head above water, I guess. Oh, it's gonna snow again. Terrific. I think we're only going to go for a few minutes longer actually, because I do have some other things I want to do today. So we'll drop this off, we'll go back and get the other trailer, and that might be us pretty much good there. Just a quick stream for us today, but we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow there's 2 different options. We'll either have a stream live from the Daddy server on Calmsden as we start to get that set up, or the other option is that we can do a nice little stream on perhaps Calmsden Farm. A bit of a change up. What do you reckon we should do? Wonderful. You can collect that bucket. This is slightly bigger. It will be much easier for us when we get to work on with the sugar beet. There is a new mod out, Alfie. If it's not on Mod Hub, it's on King Mods. You need a new game for this map after the update. For some of the features, yes, not all of them. Depends on what you need to fix, but some of them you're okay. Defo Daddy server. Cool. Figured you say that, Ryan. I'm easy on. That's the thing. I can do a bit of anything. Oh dear. Ooh. Lord. One wrong. Hey Stephen, how are you doing? It's been a while. I hope all is well with you. Oh Lord. It's gonna be a voucher though, right? Has to be. Do you go for the classic skin? That does look pretty cool. Kevin, hello. How are you? How many hours have you done on my farm so far? Well, this tractor's done most of the work. It's at 31 and a half. But let's find out. Shall we give you a proper answer here? It's nice to be streaming, Kevin, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's always fun. Always a good laugh. Let's see, shall we? Total time of 42 hours and 21 minutes on this game save. I guess that's, well, yeah, because I had a combine, right? So at least the combine, that took quite a few hours. That's where those other hours would have come in from. Right. Anyway, folks, well, I think we're going to leave that here for a nice and easy stream today. Like I say, keep an eye on what tomorrow looks like. We'll be back. Plenty of other things happening tomorrow as well. Good video coming up in the morning tomorrow, all around the different potential options for our first DLC. So keep an eye out for that one as well. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching, everybody. For the 36 people who have hit that like button, thank you very much. If you haven't done so, do give it a big thumbs up. And we'll see you tomorrow around about the same time. So until then, have a great rest of your day. Enjoy whatever you get up to. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we shall see you tomorrow afternoon. Catch you later.
You've been watching an SFTN production. Subscribe for more and join the nation in the links below.